Fantasy owners, I'm Michael Pichan. This is Lorenzo, RotoExperts.com. We're back with you to talk about the fourth pick in your fantasy basketball drafts. This is, Tom, the pick that becomes a little more argumentative as to who you should take. Obviously, we mentioned the first three picks are no-brainers. But the fourth pick, it becomes a little more challenging as to who you want to take. I think Dwight Howard, although we kind of dogged him a little bit in our last video, he's just not one of the top three guys, but he's arguably the fourth best player fantasy basketball wise, and especially if you play in a league that doesn't count field goal percentage like some fantasy owners do, then he's definitely, in my opinion, the number 4 pick. But if you don't like Dwight Howard, who's somebody that you would target?
Yeah, if you're in a league that does count free throw percentage and you don't want to punt that category, look at Dirk Nowitzki. Solid career. I mean, he's only missed 20 games over the past 8 seasons. He's a guy who's healthy. He can score the basketball, 25 points a game, can get you about 8 to 9 rebounds, a steal, a block, high efficient free throw shooter, very good field goal percentage. His 3-point shooting has come down over the years. He's down to just below a 3 per game. Maybe he can lift that back up to 3. But he's definitely a guy who, if you're concerned about percentages, concerned about the free throw percentage or turnovers or, any of those other negative categories that Dwight Howard might give you, Dirk Nowitzki's the guy you want to look at. Solid contributor, healthy, and, has been just really one of the most consistent fantasy basketball players over the last decade.
Yeah, you know what to get with Dirk Nowitzki, but I think the upside with Dwight Howard is better than it is with Dirk. So if I have the number 4 pick, I'm taking Dwight Howard. Well, I'm Michael Pichan. This is Tom Lorenzo. Join us as we talk about who to draft at the number 5 spot. Also, check out our other fantasy basketball preview videos as we talk about some must-have sleepers and busts. For those of you that decide that you want to punt that category if you take Dwight Howard, who you can grab so you don't necessarily have to punt it, but you can fill in somebody that shoots very well, like maybe a Gallinari later or even somebody else. We highlight those in those videos. So check them out at RotoExperts.com in the Roto Clips section.